should probably follow in his footsteps for a few man-made decisions, man. Shit. I guess we segue into the Breakfast Club, right? Because I want to talk about. There's a lot I want to talk about. First, I want to talk about Charlamagne. How I watched the last pod. I think it was the last one. He started frying this nigga Dame Dash again. Excuse me. Started frying him, bro. There's a clip I could play. Let me see. Maybe y'all can hear it. Right? I'll play a snippet of it. Again, I don't like to play the whole thing because I don't want to get copyrighted and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't got many views, you feel me? But like on TikTok, I had posted one of these videos, one of my little fight videos I had. Super old, you know what I'm saying? But I had it in my phone, so I posted it. And I got flagged for that shit twice, so figured fuck it. Gotta be cautious out here with shit. But you know, let's see what he got to say. Maybe y'all can hear it. If not, it don't matter if y'all can hear it or not. I'm gonna add the video anyway.
Hey man, I told Dame I'll pay for his therapy, man. I really would pay. I will pay for Dame Dash's therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a nice gesture. It seems like you're trolling him a little. It seems like you're trolling.
I would though.
But you're being serious about his mental health?
I would absolutely pay for his therapy. 100%.
I think that's a kind gesture.
100%. But I am flattered. I am flattered that he keeps flirting with me, bro. He got my dick on his brain. Jeez, don't he?
They got communication.
I don't know. When think about it, he got my dick on his brain. He wants to know what his dick be. He got a theory of where his dick goes. When you got a theory about another man's dick, when you got a theory about where another man's dick goes, whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. What else we got, Taylor Gang? Taylor Gang. What do we got?
You're saying that he spends an inordinate amount of time thinking about what you do.
I need people to think about this. When you're thinking you got another man's dick on your brain, you can't even pause that, and you got theories about where it goes.
The weight of that.
Fuck?
You mean you smoke a blunt? You like, I think he's gay. So that means you're thinking about my dick in another man's butt. You gotta constantly pause your thoughts.
So you got gay thoughts.
Gay, you got gay on the brain.
Bare minimum gay is on the brain.
Oh man,
that's what I'm trying to say, right? I don't know why he started flaming this nigga. I ain't see nothing that Dame said about him. You know what I'm saying? Everything going on with Jay-Z stuff.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
You know the crazy thing is that you've made us all imagine that while you say it.
I have a problem
with
dick being on people's brains. Let me tell you something about this.
That's just a brand. He just randomly shooting at this nigga.
Protect it. Like Professor X, I'll get in here.
At that point in time,
he'll be like wondering why is he always in here? Okay, why is he always in here? Why can I not stop thinking about him? The reason Magneto wears a helmet, guys. Okay, right? That's why Doomsday needs to hurry up and come out because y'all forgot your X-Men lore.
That's true.
Okay,
this nigga got a $200 million deal from Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of complaints going around. I have complaints. You feel me? I have a few complaints because I used to watch them on YouTube. I listen to them in the car in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? I used to catch most of it. In the morning. And then when I come back in, by the time I get in, it'll be on YouTube. All of it. Not every single bit of it, but matter of fact, all of it. They'll have the clips. And then after they play all their little clips and shit, 10-minute clips, 15-minute clips, 5-7-minute clips and shit like that, they'll post like the whole basically the whole podcast, the audio though. They'll post the whole audio, and they used to live stream it too. So, you know, I used to I ain't gonna lie, I used to look forward to watching them in the morning. You get a lot of good news from them, you know what I'm saying? So I can't lie about that. But how I feel about the Netflix deal, I don't like it. I don't like it not one bit. And I got Netflix. I got a couple accounts. You know what I'm saying? So I could watch them, but it just don't feel right to me. I don't wake up and go on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I don't get off of work 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, and go on Netflix. I'll listen to the radio, throw my YouTube on, let my playlist run. Most of the time they up there. They usually don't post it till like 8. That's why I say, you know, I'll do my little runs. By the time I come back in from listening to them on the radio, you know what I'm saying, the clips will be on YouTube. But, you know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that, you know what I mean, can't watch it the way I used to. But I mean, if it helps, I don't know. If it's lucrative and it helps, I say go for it. But from I seen clips with Jess talking about, you know what I'm saying, the viewership ain't all that good and how she want to do a Jess reacts to the Breakfast Club, which I don't know how that's going to be. It could be good. I don't want to write it off. You know, can't write off nothing these days because the shit, the corniest shit, be the ones that blow up. So, you know, it might work for her. It might. All I can say is, you know, good luck. Best of luck. You know what I mean? And I hope it works. The $200 million deal. I always wondered, right, about that. Did Charlamagne get the $200 million, or did the team get it? You know, or did Charlamagne and Envy have to split the $200 million? Or like, how do they distribute that? Excuse me. How do they distribute that to the team? You know, because there's a lot of them in there. All of them not getting $200 million. I mean, that's just me being nosy and curious. Like, how the fuck you split that? I mean, it's a lot of money. Not saying everybody's getting an even cut, because it's really only Charlamagne and Envy show. And then they brought in, you know, Just Hilarious and the new girl, what's her name? Damn, see, I'm messing up, man. Sorry. Whatever her name is, though, you know. It's there, but I'll be messing up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be messing up. She got her own podcast and everything. When I get it, I'll probably post a name or something somewhere. But at the end of the day, right? I want to know, how the fuck does that go? Do they still get the same amount of money? Like, you know what? Being we on Netflix, y'all gonna get paid the same. Y'all don't get part of this deal. Y'all keep that same salary. This deal is just for us two? Or did they get raises? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that shit work? That's all I'm worried about. I'm worried about is you know, because everybody up there is black. I think you got like a one Spanish guy, one or two white guys. But you know, if they're a team, like how does that work? Does the team get raises? Do you split the money? Like, I mean, obviously you don't split the money, but you get what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm just trying to see how does this shit work? Because most companies, you know, when they get bonuses or they make new deals, their workers don't get bonuses, and you know what I'm saying? They'll get a bonus on their check, but as me, say if I'm working at Home Depot and fucking Home Depot land a big deal, a $200 million deal, they're not fucking giving me a raise. I just work here. I ain't got no ownership in none of this stuff. I just work here. So, you know, I wonder if it works like that. Or, you know, because the way Charlamagne, he talks a lot. He likes to talk about, you know, being fair and stuff. So do they at least get a raise? You know what I mean? So if they making, let's just say, you know, roughly, now I don't know the number, so I'm gonna just throw something out. So let's just say they making like fucking $10,000 a month. Do they get like an extra $5,000 a month on top of that or something? You know? Or if you going by like regular pay, if they getting like $30 an hour, do they hourly rate go up from like 30 to like 35, 37 or something, maybe 40? I'm just curious. I would like to know how that pay would go. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I already voiced that I don't like them being on Netflix, but ain't shit I could do about that. You know what I mean? That's their deal. That's their business. They built that. And they felt as though that's the best route to take. Then, you know what I mean? I support it. I support it in my heart. In my heart, right? But I'm not watching it on Netflix. Not personal. And to be honest, right? Before I end it, I don't even really like all of their interviews. I don't watch all the interviews. Once Rick Ross and Khaled would go up there and just start rambling off about stupid shit, because Rick Ross don't ever say nothing. I cannot stand his interviews, man. That nigga don't say nothing profound. He always talk about how he trying to help people, but he ain't be helping people. All he do is talk about his cars and his houses. That shit mad corny, so I don't be wanting to watch that. Like, bro, I'm thinking, you know, this is gonna be an interview about something you got going on. All you talk about is your car shows, your houses, your wing stops and shit. Like, bro, all right, I get it, bro. I get it. Same thing with Khaled, man. He don't be saying nothing either, man. He be on robot mode, if you ask me. That nigga got an autopilot for every interview. and another one. Leave that nigga alone. All these niggas is moving fast.